Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Hiba from My Little Journal, and today I'm going to be sharing my Cocoa Daisy Penelope kit. This is the February kit for 2025. I decided not to do a full unboxing just because these kits came late to the creative team, so I didn't have the time, but I still wanted to share my process with you. And if you wanted to see a full unboxing, there's a lot of the creative team members who are sharing their unboxings. And also you can check out Cocoa Daisy's YouTube channel where Christine, the owner of Cocoa Daisy, shares a full unboxing of all the kits. So anyways, I decided to use my Penelope kit to work in my Project Life journal. This is a Hemlock and Oak weekly planner, and I use it for my Project Life. So what I usually do is I print out my photos. I print my photos on vinyl sticker paper. That way it's sticky, it has like an adhesive backing, and it's very much like a photo. It's still like gives you that gloss that you're looking for. And this vinyl sticker also comes in matte if you don't want the glossy paper. So I find it to be an easier way to use it in my journal. And once I print out my photos, I try to figure out where I want to put each photo for each day. And then I start stamping and adding all the embellishments. So I go column by column. And I started with my first column, which is Monday, and I stamped out 30. This is an older stamp set from Cocoa Daisy. And then I'm going to use my kit to add the days of the week. I love that the journaling kit, which by the way, I'm using today in my process. I love that the journaling kit has the days of the week in different fonts and styles. So I usually just stick to one for each week. And I just added Monday right underneath my number. And then I'm going to use some of my rub-ons. I want to use this really pretty black vine and just add it to the bottom. I just wanted to add a little something there, thinking that I'm going to add some journaling in the rest of this column. So I wanted to pretty it up a little bit. I will also trim out self-care and one of those brush strokes in pink. I felt like the pink will help mellow out all the green that I'm going to end up using on the spread. So I start with the brush stroke and then I will layer it with self-care. I also want to spell out lunch because I got to spend some time with my sister and my niece, and we went out for lunch. So I'm just going to use the alphas that came in the journaling kit to spell out lunch. And basically, the rest of the space I'm going to use for journaling. So for Tuesday and Wednesday, I spent a lot of time with my dogs. We played outside a lot. We went on walks. So I had these two photos, and I'm going to combine Tuesday and Wednesday together. So I will first start by stamping my numbers. I usually start by stamping my numbers because they're pretty big and I want to make sure that I have space for them. So I stamp the zeros and then I'm going to grab number 1 and stamp that, and then 2 for Wednesday. Once I stamp those out, I'll stick down my photos and then I can start embellishing. So one of the things I love about using my Cocoa Daisy journaling kits for this project is it takes away all that looking through your stash to find the right embellishment. When I have a kit, everything matches. I have the days of the week, which I'm going to add right now, and everything is flat, so it's not going to add bulk to my bound journal. And you have alphas where you can add titles if you can't find something in the kit that matches your photo or your story. So here you'll see I added some flowers just to fill in that space and bring in some color. I also found a quote, which was adorable. I think it said, "Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live." And I love that because for me, this is also self-care, just spending time with my dogs. And that quote had a little yellow flower, so it brought in more color. So I definitely recommend using a kit when working in a project like this. Now let's move on to Thursday, where again, I'm just going to end up basically repeating myself and stamping the number, adding the day of the week, and sticking down my photo. I will pretty it up a little bit using some of the stickers. I think I end up adding some pink flowers, but really the heart of this week is the weekend. I got to take a booth at the Arab Festival, and so I wanted to kind of focus on that and combine all 3 days together. So once I'm done with Thursday, I'm going to start working on the weekend. And for me to be able to combine all these photos to kind of represent the weekend, I'm basically going to use that top large photo as like the base for the weekend. And that's just a picture of me standing by my booth. And I'm going to use the black alphas that came in the journaling kit to spell out Arab Fest. Now, I wasn't able to spell out Arab Festival because it was way too long and I didn't think I would have the space for it. So I just went with Arab Fest. And I'm going to end up adding that right underneath my photo. And you guys might be very proud of me because I'm using my ruler again and it worked out perfectly. But I also want to add some flowers around my photo just to fill in that gap in between the photo and that number 3. And then I'm going to try to figure out where I want to set my photos. I do move them around a few times. Oh, and I did use this really cute, oh so lovely sticker. But once I have my photos down and I know where I want them on my spread, I'm gonna grab my large numbers again and just stamp out 04. Now, because these numbers are so large, I'm not going to be able to stamp out my numbers for Saturday and Sunday. I still need space for journaling. I also want some space for, decorative stickers as well. So I decide I'm not going to stamp the numbers for Saturday and Sunday, and I will actually just use the days of the week stickers from my kit. That way it's still represented, but it's not taking up a lot of space. Now that I have everything stuck down, I can kind of complete this layout by adding a few more stickers here and there just to fill in the gaps. I really love this quote, but the flower doesn't fit. So I just decide to trim off the flower and make it work, which I always recommend when you have kits. If something doesn't work, just make it work. You can trim things off, you can add things. I do that all the time. But anyways, you guys, I believe I'm almost done. So I'm going to wrap up my video and call my layout done. Don't forget, I do have a discount code with Coco Daisy, which I will add in the description box for you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.